Okay. He entered. Whoops. Well, pause. Hold on, pause. Never mind. We started. Anyways, so Yoshiki's back, and he's looking for his girl, Ayumi, and Ayumi and Yoshiki are the best. Everyone always said that, like, Mochida was the main character, but honestly, in the first game, Ayumi and Yoshiki are the ones who, like, actually did things. Like, they're the ones that went around and, like, freed the spirits, and, they're the ones who talked to Naho and figured out, like, how to get out of there. Mochida basically just followed his poor sister around. I need some water after that, or tea after that. Okay, good. Orange tea. So I love Ayumi and Yoshiki. So Yoshiki's in here now. And it doesn't seem like the closed spaces are really a thing. They all seem to be in the same space, at least Aiko. So I'm not sure if the closed spaces are a thing or not, but we still haven't seen the asshole that brought us here. So anyways, let's continue. I'd been wandering around, exhausted out of my mind, aimlessly searching every corner of the building for Aiko. Eventually, I wound up in the custodian's closet. Now, if you remember, Aiko just suddenly started on fire. Yeah. Also, that cockroach is really bothering me. It was no use. Aiko was long gone. I was all alone. I'd been in here long enough that I began to worry about my phone battery dying. I didn't want to shut it off completely, but I at least felt it prudent to turn off the screen. My voice was breaking. I'd more or less given up by this point. My newly darkened phone screen suddenly lit up again as a call came through. It was Mr. Jerk. Shut up. Well, that didn't take long. I went from relieved to infuriated in a single heartbeat. That's creepy. Yeah, why would I answer you after you're an asshole? I sighed a little on the inside. It was becoming clearer and clearer this was just Misto's way. I tried my best to ignore his abuse and simply answered his question. You could try to destroy this closed space in general and set their souls free, which is what I said in the first place. Oh my god, can this guy please die? in a fiery fire. Can he please? You know, I actually. One single book of shadows? You mean the book that was like not. No one found it for like 1,000 years? That book of shadows?
あなたがここにあるって言ったんじゃない嘘つき。嘘つき呼ばわりかよ。騙しゃしねえよ。側がなかったのは誤算だったかな。
Oh, yeah?
側？
聞け。知っての通り、この空間自体がブックオブシャドウズから飛び出した涅槃ってものだが、
Yeah, it's not for
この
Nirvana.
空間のどこかにその涅槃のコアってものもあるんだよ。話してなかったか？
No.
それが何？本がなくてみんなを生き返らせることができないんじゃ来た意味がないわ。
Maybe getting them out of
ど
their
うして
grief.
くれるのよ。幸子みたいな女の子にも殺されそうになるし。もう全部嫌。
おい、人の話はちゃんと聞けよ、あゆみ。涅槃のコアはつまりブックオブシャドウズの中身、そのコアなんだぜ。この空間のどこかにある涅槃のコアを手に入れれば、ブックオブシャドウズと同じ力、反魂の術が使えるかもしれねえってことだ。
みんなを生き返らせることができるの？
ああ、側がなくても中身があれば
Highly doubt she'll be able to bring everyone back. Why do they want her to do this so bad? They're totally tricking her. My cheeks were on fire. It felt as though all the blood in my body had been pushed up into my head. Like, I get Aiko, she wanted to sell the book.
だが
But what did these guys want?
今はそのことは後回しだ。お前には自分で責任を取らなければならない事態が一つ発生している。
What are you doing? I really hate this guy. I hope he dies.
何？
お前、篠崎真希菜のアパートで何かしたろ？お前が接触した少女の霊、彼女がこの世に生まれたのは、お前が真希菜の家から何かを持ってきたせいだ。
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the creepy girl that let us have a nice long conversation before she set Aiko on fire?
幸せの石のこと？
I don't even have those. You do.
違うな。体の一部か何かだ。髪とか骨とか爪。
I didn't grab anything. Wait, what? You took those with you? Oh, what? What? That doesn't even make any sense. Those 2 baby teeth I'd found, the ones that were stuck in my hand. I figured they must have some kind of meaning, so I wrapped them in tissue and stuck them in my pocket, and I'd forgotten all about them until that very moment.
歯か。
歯を見つけた。確かにここにあるけれど。
あの霊は幸子じゃない。マルトバが調べていたようだが、彼女は幸子と一緒にヨシエの腹の中に眠っていたバニーのツインだ。
Bullshit. You can't just make that shit up.
体内で死亡し、溶けて妹の幸子に吸収された双子の片割れ。つまり幸子の姉だよ。
That just, I don't like that at all. I can get behind Yoshi making this realm somehow, and I can get behind that because they tied it in, but like, come on, this is like literally just making a villain to make a villain. When you already have like this is almost too much to process. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined something so bizarre. Yeah, me neither.
そういえばあの子サッチって言ってた気がする。
That
あれは
cockroach is really bugging
名前
me.
サチか。なるほ
You
ど。あの音量。
you really would name your
Sachi
twins
というのか。
Sachi and Sachiko?
サチはもともと俺たちの住む現世で悪さをしていたただの不条例だった。
Oh, is that why she let us have a conversation?
しかしお前が彼女のよりしろである歯をこの天神症に持ってきたせいで実態を持ってこの世に目覚めたんだよ。
Okay, I'm sorry, but paranormal logic sense, ghost sense doesn't make any sense. Because even if she did, she would be a baby. Because she has.
涅槃の力を吸収して今は完全に暴走状態だ。
Whatever, I'm just ignoring this.
彼女には幸子のよう
Doesn't
な
make
知
any
性はない
sense.
から対話も説得も通用しない純粋な邪だ。こいつはとんでもねえぞ。暴走した力が強すぎて涅槃にいながらむしろ現世の方に霊障をまき散らしていやがる。
How is an unborn baby's powers so powerful?
まあ現世に生まれたかった活欲がそうさせているのかしらんが。
私が彼女を目覚めさせてしまったの。でもどうして
I don't
生
like
まれ
this
てもいない
because
子の歯がこの世にあるの？
there's already a great story in the fact that her friends are trapped here, like endlessly, or repeating their deaths over and over, and like breaking that is already like a wonderful story. So why are they adding this like nonsense?
篠崎真希菜のアパートで何が行われていたのかだな。知る由もねえけど。それより問題はここから。
And we already have the other ghosts that went back to being crazy because Yuki said that they
サ
would.
チの吸収力が半端ねえから涅槃の容量が減り始めてる。現世との境である異空間の壁を壊し始めてるんだ。
涅槃の壁がどうなるの？壊れたら。
そうだな。わかりやすい言葉で言うならこの世の終わりってやつだ。
Beep.
現実世界に幸が飛び出していったら霊障はより強力になる。たくさんの人間
Is he talking to the
道を選ぶように
TV?
なり気が狂い人を殺し死のあふれる世界。
Is he a spirit?
冥府の者たちも一斉に目を覚まし下界は怨霊に乗っ取られて聖者の生きてゆけない世界になるな。
How does one respond to a claim like that? Especially when the elephant in the room is this was all my fault. I'd literally be responsible for the end of civilization. Yeah, okay. I was completely speechless, in shock most likely. All I could do was breathe heavily. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears so loudly that I felt like some part of me was about to snap. I had to say something to keep Miss Do on the line.
嘘よ。
どんな気分だ？
Either he's a wizard or he's a ghost.
自らこの世の終わりに加担した気分はどうだって聞いてんだよ。
What do they want with her? They're clearly either lying in order to get her to do something.
どうしてそんなこと言うの？意地悪。私知らなかったんだから。
知らなかったってちゅうか腹痛い。
Because if it really was going to happen, don't you think this guy would be like a little more concerned about it? It seems like he's just saying it to like mess with her. I couldn't take any more of Misoto's crap. All I could do was scream at him over the phone and hope it hurt his ears or something.
切れるほど責任を感じてるのならまだ見どころがある。
Didn't even faze him. Just kept on talking with that same cocky ass tone in his voice. My Ayumi swears.
この世の終わりを止められるのもまたお前しかいねえってことだ。
Why do you sound like such an asshole? You should be nicer to the person who could save the world. Bitch. It was just one sound, but I could barely get it out. I had almost no voice at this point. I was just in a mess of tears and confusion.
いいか、新しい目標だ。サチを止めるためにこの涅槃空間を動かせ。奇跡の力を味方につけろ。
Destroy it.
奇跡
お前、柱は見たか？
柱ってどんな
There was that black object I saw from the window, but I didn't know if that's what he meant.
涅槃の構造は数個のセフィラと数本の柱で構築されてる。まあ言ってもわからねえだろうが、霊界の物質でできたその柱を俺らは六鬼門の柱と呼んでる。この校舎のうちにそれぞれ存在してるはずだ。まあ柱といってもその形は様々だがな。
柱六鬼門。
いいか、この涅槃天神章の北、北東、北西、南東、南西、南にその六鬼門の柱が存在する。それぞ
Okay.
れの封印を解き、校舎の中に六芒星を完成させろ。篠崎の血を引くお前しかできない。
What does releasing the hexagram do? Or what does releasing the seal do?
私にしか
Why am I scared of what happens if I release the seal?
この涅槃を生み出したのが篠崎家のものだからだ。
Shinozaki's actions created this mess. So only I could clean it? I considered that responsibility that had just been laid upon me and unconsciously gripped the hem of my skirt.
とはいえ、それぞれの柱に封じられた涅槃の力は弱い。だったらどうする？それを一箇所に集めて結晶化させ、強くすりゃいい。六芒星を発動させて、その中心に全ての力を集めろ。それをもってすりゃ、バカみてえに強力な音量といえど、黄泉の国に叩き返すことぐらいはできんだろうよ。
どうしてあなたにそんなことがわか
A
るの？
baby went to hell?
納得できる話をちゃんとして信用させてよ。
Hey, good girl.
あんまり言いたくないんだがな。ここに来るときに言ったろ。俺はヤゴーラっていうクソ霊能師の家系の末裔。神主の息子だ。涅槃や読みの知識ってのはまだ歩けもしねえうちから呪文のように叩き込まれてるんだよ。
ヤゴーラ聞いたことある。確かお姉ちゃんが言ってた。
あ、篠崎家と似たようなもんだ。お前の姉ともそういうきっかけで知り合った。
そういえばお姉ちゃんのお弟子さんって
ああ、
それだけの関係？
Yeah, that could still
どう
be.
いう意味だよ。くだらねえ詮索してんじゃねえ。ったく、あいつの妹でなけりゃ助けてねえぞ。てめえみてえなバカ。
Well, then don't.
いいか、まずはあの霊を倒すことだ。
He did not.
たとえ涅槃の
Give me
パワーを受けられたとしても、
He just made something up that could be
仲
true.
間の魂を戻したって意味ねえだろ。お前がやるべきことは2つ。サチを黄泉の国に叩き返して現世を守り、コアを
She's a baby!
やれるな。
でもできるか
I
な？
still don't trust this guy at all. He gave me no. He says he knew my sister, but did he say anything about her? No. thinking he probably is telling the truth, to be perfectly honest, but like the thing that makes me suspicious about him is like, why did he take the stone? So that she can't get back. It's like he's like she has to do this in order to get back, and they're using her desire to help her friends. Like everybody is using that, when I don't think that it's possible.
あなたはどこにいるの?
Like we saw in the first one, or we saw in the last game, the last chapter, the Book of Shadows one, where she tried to resurrect Ayumi, that it went terribly wrong. So I can't imagine that doing it here would make any difference. I mean, you'd still have to pay a price, and I mean, Yoshi had to pay a price to make this, and now look what happened. Like, in order to like see her husband again, like look what happened. Like she created hell basically, or purgatory basically. So I can't imagine that would be that easy.
俺もお前を探してんだけどよ。どうやらお前とは別の空間にいるようだ。
How can you call me?
やっぱりそうなんだ。
Even if I succeeded, how could I get back? Was this basically a suicide mission for me? I didn't want to do any of this. All I wanted to do at this moment was break down and cry.
まあ心配すんな。必ず助けに行く。合流して全て
Oh,
片付けば、
please.
この幸せの意志で二人とも帰れる。
You're the one who needs
もう少し頑張れ。
me.
信じていいの?
I don't believe
う
you.
ん。六鬼門の柱はお前に渡した守りの石が反応する。それで判断しろ。
See, he gave me a gem that will shine by the pillar, but I'm thinking I know where they are, by the way. At least one. Click. The conversation was over.
これのこと?
The Tesseract! I stared a little more skeptically at the so-called Argus Cube. Tesseract. In my hands. Did he know all of this was going to happen before we even came here? Sure seems like it, right?
もうどうしてそう冷たいの?
You can just say it. Why does he have to? Whoa! What? Maybe I shouldn't look at that. But I want to. Shiny! Matches? I read the walkthrough said infinite battery didn't make any difference on achievements or whatever, so it makes it easier to see on stream, and I mean, I can see fine without it anyways. That sounded like it was coming from the second floor. Could it be Aiko? She's probably dead. Okay, so I'm guessing that there's gonna be one in the locker room pool area. I'm guessing that there's going to be Infernal Communion. One like in the music room area in the other building. Oh, this is where we were. Once again, I really wish there was a way to check your darkening. Like if there's, I mean, I didn't notice last time like any. Ooh, I'm gonna cut that before I look at the Ouija board again. Kusuo Segawa, bled out after straw was tapped directly into heart. Do they mean like a drinking straw or like a... Ooh, I almost stepped on that. Abunai zo. That's the same. No! What? Oh, I'm so dead. I am 100% dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't even move because I'm out of stamina. Help me, help me. Wait, do I have... I don't have anything. Oh, I am so dead. Where do I go? No, there was a shiny. There was a shiny. No, she totally saw me go. Doesn't even help. Oh god, I am dead. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Oh, I'm so dead. No! I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know that the spirit could go indoors. Off in case it attracts ghosts. I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, can't get through there. So I did see a closet. Ooh, shiny. I love me some shiny. Maybe it's a talisman. I need a talisman. Yeah, bitches! Who you want to mess with now, ghosty wosty? Ghosty posty boo. Oh, ah! Oh, I'm stupid. I saw that too. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ayumi-chan. I keep hurting you. I'm sorry, baby girl. You know I love you. You're my favorite. Guess I can turn the light on. Thanks, sign. So, alright, let's go talisman that ghost. Let's go talisman that ghost. We can go this way too. What's over here? Oh, can I get through that somehow? Yay! Double talisman! Woo! Okay, there's that way too. Okay, so I am thinking, let's go deal with that ghost because clearly she's hiding. I think we just have to touch it. I think. Like, I don't think we have to like pull anything out. What, is it not gonna come this time? Shiny! Double shiny? Yay! Now I have triple talisman. Who wanna fight me now? The floor, I cannot defend myself against the floor with the talisman, no. Oh, suck it! I helped you. Okay. Migi ka hidari, doko kana, doko kana. I don't like walking on the red stuff because I feel like it's gross and should attack me. cthulu? What's this? A hole. It's just a hole. Let me save, please.
お客様のおかけになった電話は電波の届かない場所にあるか電源が入っていないため
Oh my gosh, it's funny how much that sounds like the actual operator when you call. It sounds like almost perfect. See, how is he able to get through? And how is he able to pop on the video? Because I'm pretty sure that was him. Woo! Oh, I have a talisman. I don't know if I should just willy-nilly use those. Ugh. Okay, well, we did find my book. Read it. The journal lists daily records of Sachiko's growth and development, all presented with an abnormally high level of detail. Flipping through the pages, there's one that immediately catches my attention.
ある時学校の定期検診の時にレントゲンで幸子の体には何か変わった影が映った幸子はこうなったが仕方なく回復手術を行いそれを取り出したそれが幸の歯腹膜の間から歯が出てきたんだ悪夢だなんだと当時の幸子は皆に化け物扱いをされて辛い日々を送ったんだ
Poor girl. Oh, poor Sachiko. I already read it. Yay! So doesn't this look like it would hurt if you walked through it? But apparently it's fine. Ooh. Nani?
なんだ順調か
やっと出てくれた
どうした寂しいのか
This guy's
あら
stupid.
お姉ちゃんの話を聞かせて
足を止めるなついでなら話してやる
Huh, that was an overcompensation answer if I've ever heard one. He wanted to talk about Hinoe just as much as I wanted him to, and I'd be more than happy to play along.
分かった
あの人は優しすぎる人だった
Oh, I'm not controlling it.
知ってるでも私はそんなお姉ちゃんが大好きだったから
俺のじいさんは神主の家系を継承する実際に霊能力を持つ最後の野望だそのじいさんが死に両親も死んで天涯孤独になった俺を保護したのはウィッカーインスティテュート精霊崇拝組合だ
That doesn't sound like a
実は結構大きな組織で世界中にその支部が実在するそこで俺に自然崇拝とアニミズム学を教えてくれたのが君のだよたくさんの知識と世界の可能性を学んだあゆみサチがここまで大きくなってんのは間違いなくお前のせいだけど考えようによっちゃお前は人々を救ってるとも言えるサチをあのまま放置していれば現世の闇で不条例のまま際限なく人間を変死させ続けていただろう結果的にだがそれを止めるための働きかけをお前は今遂行してんだよ
Did my ears deceive me? Was this an act of consideration by Misuto? Was he actually being kind to me? For once? For the first time since I got here, I actually felt a little hopeful. There was a faint glow within me now, brightening up the darkness around me ever so slightly. Sorry, forgot my Ayumi voice.
姉さんをがっかりさせんな。
Okay, maybe he's just an asshole.
クソが。
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for the tips. Actually, I like the hiding mechanic, but I haven't really had to. Woo! Oh wait, I have a talisman. I really feel like I shouldn't use those, but I mean, the last chapter I didn't use them at all, so... Was there really just a spirit in this room? Hold on. Oh! Ah! That's why I shouldn't run. It told me not to run it. Well, I'm not in the halls. Ah! Really? Ugh, irritating. I came in this room just to be attacked. Okay, so far we've seen Mayu, and we've seen crazy guy. I forgot his name. Moshige. Yeah, we know. And shiny. Why is there a tripwire here? It's just there to mess with you? Hello? Just trying to find somebody. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. We're gonna go over here first because I'm pretty sure... Oh! That's why they're there, just randomly. I need to find something for the spirit. Was that a bad thing? Oh. Bird corpse. Maybe the girl wants the bird corpse? I feel like I should save it before I go giving ghosts things. I don't want to finish checking this hall though. Ooh. Sho Mizuno, drowned after being suspended upside down into bucket of unknown. Oh God! Oh God! That's plank. Can I not take this plank? This is a non-takeable plank. Right, and I'm pretty sure. I see this one. I also see a shiny. Still can't go in there. Whoops! Whoops. Alright, let's go give this, or try to give this to the girl roast. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try. I'm not entirely sure what she's looking for. Quarter? Cheapers! Thank you! Cheapers and I used to eat this together every day. Please take some as a sign of my gratitude. Yay, strawberry milk. Okay, I guess maybe I can eat that. Maybe I don't need to be so suspicious of the strawberry. Oh, it must be healing. Up. I guess we'll go up. Yeah, I see you. Yuji Kuroki. Face crushed by intense pummeling. Well, I kind of guess probably what did that. Today, Takashi was being loud in the reference room, so we all kicked up and killed him. Oh, I think I saw that one before. Darn ghosts setting up tripwires. Shiny! I do definitely... Shut up, shut up. Oh, I've got a lot of bandages. I like how the important things are actually shiny. It makes it nice. So this is where Yuki was before. Oh. No! What? Oh, what? I did not go back in there. Oh my god, how far is he gonna follow me? Pretty sure there was a cabinet down here. Maybe I lost him? Wait, is this where I started? No. I haven't gone to the entrance yet. I think maybe I lost him. No, I'm trying to look at the ghost, or the body. Takashi Tsuchida, starved due to immobility after dislocation of limbs. I don't like this area because it's hard to see on the ground and it won't let me look up. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Is there a shiny? Alright, I took a hit to see if there was a shiny and there was not. So you see how I actually think there's a lot more spirits in this one. No, I will not stop. I will not stop! And also the screen is getting darker. You see that too? No. Oh my god, is she just gonna chase me for eternity? Haha! Cutscene! Cutscene. I leaned against the wall and closed my eyes, and the first thing I saw was Kishinuma's face. Oh, kawaii. Oh, he came after you. He followed you. He was so desperate to keep me from coming back to this horrible place. The image of him reaching out to me, begging me not to go, was burned into my unconscious mind.
なんかあったらすぐ連絡しろよ。前みたいに目つぶって突っ走って勝手に死にそうになってんじゃねえぞ。俺だってお前一人くらい守れる自信はあんだからよ。
Aww, he's so cute. I hate that that covers up her face in that cute scene. Maybe if you wouldn't have left him behind. I wasn't mad at him. He tried his best, but this whole situation was just unreal. I don't think he really knew what he was saying when he claims it'll be all right. Hey! Of course I did. I could barely contain the joy and relief I felt at having Kishinuma by my side once more. I tried to express it as concern, but I couldn't really fake it very well. I was so happy to see him. I couldn't hold back my tears. They poured down my cheeks in streams. Never would I have ever expected myself to regard Kishinuma as a shining beacon of hope in this dark, gloomy place.
このバカ 無茶ばっかしやがって。
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to be insulted right off the bat. It kind of shocked me.
なんでそう周りを見ないで突っ走るんだ。猫かお前は。
You kind of deserve it.
瀬沼君があんなことするからじゃない。石を捨てたりするから。
I wasn't about to take this sitting down. If he was going to fire at me, I was going to fire right back.
バカとかひどい。
You are kind of sometimes.
瀬沼君よりあの人の方が優しかったな。
Do you regret that?
パーカーのやつか。
Yeah, and he's been insulting you this entire time.
なあ、篠崎。死んだらどうすんだよ。もし篠原や鈴本みたいにお前の存在まで消えちまったら悲しいじゃねえかよ。
His voice was cracking, and his lips were trembling. He wasn't asking about how my death would affect me. He was asking how it would affect him. My eyes widened, and I glazed over yet again as I realized what he meant and why he was saying this.
でもね、聞いて。みんな。
That's not a good sound. Isn't that where he just came from? Wouldn't he have noticed a big Oh, that's not really a big monster.
篠崎、逃げろ。
Yeah, close the door.
残念ながら今取り込み中なんだよ。行け、お前は逃げろ。早く行け。
I was expecting like a werewolf type thing to come out of the door, not like a guy. Roar back!
なんて力だよ、化け物め。何やってる。行け。もう仲間が死ぬのは見たかねえんだ。バカなあいつがお前に優しいならよ。お前を守るのは俺じゃなくてもいい。ほら行け。死ぬな。
Oh, he is the best man ever! Save him.
おい。
だったらあなたも死なないでよ。同じ思いを私にもさせないで。
篠崎。
It is the model! I was thinking it was the anatomical model. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the science room.
来やがった。分かった。とにかく逃げるぞ。来い、篠崎。
Do you think he can go into rooms? Oh my god, no! Oh god, I died. Oh no, where did I save it? Oh fuck. I didn't think the ghost would still be there. I didn't think the ghost would go in the science lab yet. Oh, we haven't checked in. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. Nothing has scared me this game, but that scared me. That got me. The cabinet falling over got me. Naoya Hatano likely bled out or suffered internal trauma due to innumerable sewing pins stabbed into body. Resembles porcupine. Ew, that's gross. Oops. Alright, I don't think there's probably gonna be anything in here, but we might as well check. That was way too close. Ugh. Hey! Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh. Aren't you glad you checked, Brittany? Yes, I'm glad I'm checked. Yes, I'm glad I'm checked. I'm checked. Yes, I'm glad I checked. 英語は難しい。That made my tongue itchy. 行こう。Whoa, what? Oh, cutscene. Shit! He's still after us! Kishinuma, downstairs, quickly! Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. You gotta tell me when I'm taking control. Damn, he's really persistent. Oh, yeah, I was wondering. Kishinuma, there! We can hide in that cabinet! Got it! Ooh, lovers in the cabinet together. Aww. No cabinet love scene? Dang it. Oh, alright, let's not go that way.
あの人体模型主を失ってもまだ暴走してんだな。危なかったぜ。そうだ、篠崎、お前あの石は持ってるのか？
No, sorry.
ミストさんが持ってて、
ミスト。
ここへ来るときに溢れちゃったの。
Kishinuma looks stunned by this news. Not that I could blame him.
マジかよ。
He put his palm to his forehead and scratched his hair for a moment, clearly considering his options.
ねえ、菱沼くんはどうしてここに来れたの？幸せの石は私たちが持ってきちゃったのに。
ああ、来た経緯は話せば長く。
Yeah, what happened to the crazy lady? Where is she? She's in here somewhere. The crazy lady with the scythe.
Aikoさんが。
I mean, you never wondered how Aiko got here in the first place? No, but she is blonde. The crazy lady is blonde.
ここに。
Well, she has a ridiculous outfit. You'll know the crazy lady when you see her. She has a ridiculous outfit.
ここへ飛ぶ瞬間の愛子から奪ったってやつがいてな。
The stones got stolen so much. Now, where is she? That's the crazy lady.
けど
But you didn't see her outfit.
気がついたら俺一人でよ。
この人もこの天神症に来ているのかしら。
She's crazy, don't care, don't worry about her.
ああ、多分な。あの石が本物で、俺が今ここにいるってことは、きっとあの女もどこかにいるだろう。確か、マガリってやつだ。
マガリさん。
できればもう会いたがねえけどな。危なそうな女だったし。だが、そうも言ってられねえ。
Well, I'd imagine if you break down this whole plane that you would go back to the normal world.
石はあいつが持ってやがるから、このままじゃ俺たちは帰れない。ミストってやつと合流するか、マガリをなんとか捕まえるなりしねえと。で、お前の方はどういう状況だ？
あのね、愛子さんを探さなきゃいけないの。あと、
I'm pretty sure she's dead. She was on fire the last time you saw her. I brought him up to speed on everything that had happened since my arrival in Heavenly Host, and he filled me in on his encounter with Magari and the events leading up to it. Most notably, however, I explained my mission to him in as much detail as I could. I told him everything I knew about the Pillars of the Six Demons and about Sachi. See, yeah, okay.
なんだそりゃ。サチだと？サチコの姉だって？
幸子より危険かも。言葉が通じないもの。
くそ。
We saw Sachiko though. She came and saved Ayumi at one point. No! I don't care. Best couple's already there.
疲れた。Yoshikiのやつ、どこに行っちまったんだ。
Where do you think you literally just keep stopping people from doing things they need to do.
東証学園に行ってもいなかったし、バイト先にもアパートにもいなかった。
Where do you think he is, Satoshi?
篠崎の携帯に電話をしても繋がらないし。
Maybe you should go catch a Pikachu.
あいつら、
I'm
一
sorry.
体どこで何をしているんだ。
Oh, come on, you're smarter than that. You're actually relatively smart. You've gotta know. As I walked past the convenience store, my eyes were instantly drawn to a couple bold-faced headlines prominently displayed in the window. Another bizarre death and the ghost right beside you. I don't know why Toshi has this weird voice, but I can't do man voices, so this is what you get. And these were sports rags.
この世の中、
No, no.
どうなっちまってるんだよ。
Don't touch me. I don't know. Oh. As I turned the final darkened corner to my home, I found another mystery waiting for me. Obvious bodyguards in black suits stationed at each corner of the house. Oh, your crush.
なんでうちの周りに。
What is this? I don't understand this storyline.
この前屋上にカツ丼持って現れた人じゃないのか。ただいま。
あら、おかえりなさい。
What, are you just moving in now?
え、クオン先生。
The teacher has a crush on Satoshi. This was too weird. But before I had time to process the situation, my sister chimed in as well.
お兄ちゃんおかえり。クオン先生、優しい先生だね。
ゆうか。
Yuka was now standing right up against Miss Kuan, clasping onto her arm.
おかえりサトシ。クオン先生って本当にいい先生よね。
You haven't caught on to the fact that she has a crush on your son? Again, before I had time to really process anything, my mom appeared from behind the two, a cheerful grin on her face and a spoon dangling from her mouth.
おかえりサトシ。
But why is everybody in my house?
ナオミまで。
My mom, my sister, and Naomi were all gathered tightly around Miss Kuan as if she were their leader and they were her squadron. This was just too surreal.
先生、一体どうしたんです？
I hate that they keep breaking up the story with these.
仲良しのサトシ君のお家に連れてきてあげた方が彼女の心にはいいかなって。
Alright.
いいよ、おいで、ほら。
はい。Well, I mean, that's cute, but I don't really care. Bring me back to Yoshiki and Ayumi. The people who are always doing the important things.
ほら、もうご飯もできてるから手洗ってらっしゃい。今夜はカレーだよ。
Why are you acting like a wife? My girlfriend is literally right there. It made sense, but I still wasn't entirely satisfied with Miss Kuan's explanation. I didn't dislike her, far from it, but it generally bothered me to see my mom and my sister just give in to this stranger they'd only just met. She probably paid him. And a few minutes later, at the dinner table, things only got more awkward.
はい、サトシ君。
Oh God! Oh my God! You are a teacher! This is not okay! Miss Kuan and my girlfriend is literally sitting next to you, taking care of her. Miss Kuan's cheeks swelled up like a chipmunk's, and she was inappropriately close to me. This was officially well past the point of being too weird. We were in uncharted territory.
Huh?
And your mom is not saying anything about this.
ご飯を100回噛まないとダメ。唾液が混じって消化を助けるし、喉を守って発声も滑らかにする。
Oh God. Oh.
私が噛んであげたから。
Make it stop, Nami. Nami bear. Ew!
大
What
丈
the
夫です。
fuck?
飲み込んでください。あと近いです。
I stuck my palm out in the universal stop gesture as politely as I could and refused her generous offer.
そう？咀嚼は私早いから口移してあげた方がサトシ君が自分で噛むより合理的だと思ったんだけどな。
Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with this lady?
鳥のヒナだってそうしてるのに。
Oh God.
いえ、自分で噛めますから。僕は人間ですし。
I'm a human.
合理的とかそういう問題か？
じゃあどうぞ召し上がれ。
Hesitantly, still reeling from what I was almost fed a moment ago, I took a bite of Miss Kuan's homemade curry.
美味しいけど。
Oishi kedo. But after dinner, Naomi returned with Miss Kuan to her faculty house, giving me a chance to feel like I was finally at home. But quietude was still very much out of the question.
ゆうか、あらら、またおトイレ失敗しちゃった。ごめんなさい。
Okay, don't be fooled. She is in middle school.
どうした？ゆか。
またおしっこ漏れよ。ちょっとだけどね。
Oh my God. Is she having like PTSD kind of thing? Because like she had to hold it like the whole time she was in the evil horror place.
病院でも原因がわからないんだから仕方ないわ。お薬効くといいわね。
Oh my God, that's gotta be so bad. Oh God, poor Yuka. Why? Why? Yuka gets it the worst. Oh my
エンジンショ
God.
ーから帰ってきた俺たちはみんなどこか体調に異変が起こっていた。無理もない。あんな異常な体験をしたんだ。
nice picture. That night, I gazed at the moon from my window while checking in with Naomi over the phone.
ナオミ、そっちは大丈夫か？
クオン先生の家広いし、先生優しいし。でも
Did no one see her try to feed him food from her mouth?
ユイ先生に
Oh, right. So we haven't seen Yui, and we also haven't seen Seiko yet. Naomi's voice sounded distant for a moment, and a little nasally. It was obvious she was getting kind of choked up, and she wasn't the only one. I missed all of our departed friends, but at the same time, I also kind of felt guilty about it, now that we spent some time with Miss Kuon.
ユイ先生や篠原たちがいない代わりに別の人がいて、こっちの世界にもその人の人生がある。両方に関わるうちにだんだんと気持ちの整理がつかなくなってきてる。俺たちはどっちを正しいと言えばいいんだ。
サトシ、岸沼と委員長って。
ああ、いろいろ回ってみたけど、ヨシキはどこにもいなかった。
Come on, Satoshi, you're
篠原に
smart.
も電話してみたが通じない。
You're
明日の
smart.
朝、ヨシキのうちにもう一度行ってみるよ。
じゃあ私も学校行く前に委員長の家に寄っていくわ。
頼む。それじゃあもう遅いし、寝よう。ゆっくり休んでくれ。
I don't understand what the... I'm guessing there is a purpose. It wouldn't just put random, not essential scenes into this game. But are they gonna help? I don't know. After hanging up, I continued to stare at the moon. It's like I was transfixed. Ooh. And for a split second, I could have sworn it turned jet black. Oh, they did say that it was kind of like spreading over into this world, so maybe Satoshi and Naomi and Yuka will do something from this side. Just as it might appear during a lunar eclipse. I rubbed my eyes and took another look, but it was fine now. The shadow cast over it that I thought I'd seen was nowhere to be found. If it's spilling, you ready? You ready to go? We shouldn't stay here much longer. Okay, now where do we want to go? The model went that way, so I don't really want to go that way. Let's try going down here. Actually, let's check the rooms, because last time when there was like a break in the story, like shiny things appeared, so... Check. Yes. Yes.
見て、岸沼くん、あそこよ。あそこにロッキー門の柱がある。違いないわ。
なんでそんなことわかんだよ。
ほら、ミストさんにもらった石が反応してる。
I imagine that it's in here.
ダメだ、開かねえ。鍵がかかってる。
でも、お守りの光がかなり強いわ。きっとここなのよ。
しゃあねえ。鍵探すか。
Oh no. I wonder if a ghost has the key. I bet you anything. Wait, did I go in that room? I think I did. Okay. How many talismans do we have? 1. Oh, so her face is starting to look a little dark, so let's switch to Yoshiki for a little bit. I think I checked those because I came up this way. Alright, let's go to the entrance. We have a talisman for that ghost if we need it. Let's turn off the light just in case. I don't know if it really makes a difference or not. Wait, the ghost isn't here this time. Where is Yui? Oh god! Oh, what? Oh no! No, I was gonna just try to hide from her to try to save the talisman. Darn it. In order to find where you need to go, it's like you have to just go to every single room again. Unless it gives you a specific hint or like a key or something. I've got some bread for you. Give him the belt bun. Oh, happy spirits are happy. Music room key. That's not helpful. Well, maybe. Well, can we go through the... Can we go through the, Hold on. Hey! Hey! Stop that! Sorry, my cat keeps... She's clawing my walls, which is bad. Really bad. And she's gonna get sprayed like crazy for it. Oh god, I'm sorry, Yosh. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm wondering if I should go... No, I'm just gonna wait until it goes all fuzzy and then I can always run back if I need to. I was thinking if I should go cure her darkening with the wooden statue. Okay, so to get to that, I have to go down here, down this staircase over here. I mean, we are gonna pass it, but I don't really think I need to do it yet. I wonder if I lose stamina if I do it, if I run like this. If I run like a weirdo. You think so? Wait, what? Oh, wait, maybe Yoshiki can move it now? Yay! Manly man! Oh, I bet he could. Oh, there's. Oh, it's glowing. Actually, I kind of expected that. Man, everything is still louder than the voices.
火だと？おいおい、それマジでやべえんじゃねえか？言いたかねえが、そんな状態で生きてるとは。
Probably not.
やめてよ、そんなこと言うの。
悪い。
He's not wrong. Agricultural class. Yuichiro Hidaka. How did he do that? Fell out window while running from Black Shadow. How did he do that? Did not see the window? Yada. I don't understand what you want me to do. What I'm supposed to do. I mean, I'm guessing. Oh. That's not creepy.
肖像は狼だな、これは。
口の中に何かあるわ。
What's there? What's there?
おい、何やって。
石みたいなものが指に触ってるの。
バカ野郎、うかつに手突っ込んでんじゃねえ。変な仕掛けとかあったらどうすんだよ。まあいいから早く手抜け。
Yeah, she would be a really, really bad D&D player. She like always split the party, always like just walking into
いい
things
加減にしろって。
without doing a trap
口の
check
奥の方
first.
に入っちゃった。ちょっと待って。
はあ？
Now he's going insane, huh? I reached as far as I could go. My whole left arm was now inside the statue. Uh-oh. It moved. Kishinuma was clearly feeling very uneasy about this, but he had every right to, especially given what he'd just seen from the statue that I completely missed.
おい。
Clearly stopped. It moved.
おいって。
何よ、ちょっと待ってよ。
篠崎、腕を抜け。こいつ動いてるぞ。
え？
バカ野郎。
Oh.
何言ってんだバカ。お前腕食いちぎられるところだったんだぞ。
I hate how stupid she is sometimes. Because she's not stupid, but she sure acts stupid. I mean, I should say this. She's stupid, she's brave. She's incredibly brave, but she's very stupid. Common sense stupid, not logic stupid. She's very smart logic-wise, but sticking your hand into an open statue with the mouth, yeah.
Yo. まあ無事ならいいけどな。お前が持ってるそれ。
Once again, these decisions seem very easy. Like unless I guess maybe if you didn't see the statue move, but still, why would you not stop her? Oh, just let her keep going. Oh my god! Oh my arm!
結晶、この柱の結晶だわ。
ああ、そうみたいだな。
It's very red. Wait, we stared at the pillar's crystal for some time, studying it. For us, it represented a rare success in this school where abject failure was the norm.
ね、ほら、私間違ってなかったでしょ。
Yeah, but you still shouldn't have stuck your hand in there.
結果論だろそれ。
You should have like stuck a stick in first or something.
だって。
わかった。まあ無事でよかったよ。
Justice. Because I'd managed to get the crystal with my arm intact, the danger I'd barely escaped didn't feel quite as real. I could only regard this as a victory and was reveling in it. Kishinuma was still sour for a bit, but he quickly warmed up to the situation and let out a small laugh. Or maybe the night air had just gotten to him. Shiny! Probably the locker room? Oh no, the pump room! Oh, the nightmares. Well, we have a key for the music room, so let's go there first. Also, let's switch back to Kishinuma because He's less darkened.
そう、ずいぶん濡れたな。
Hey, that's what the towel's for.
見て、岸沼くん。タオルがあるわ。
I was wondering why there was a towel just sitting there.
恋まみれなんじゃねえか？
意外と綺麗みたいよ。はい、拭いて。何よ、拭いたら次貸してよ。私も頭拭きたい。
あ、あ、わかった。篠崎を拭けって言われてんのかと思ったじゃねえか。いや、どうかしてんな俺。
Nothing. You're adorable. There! Candle! How nicely placed. Wait. Yeah, he's still bright. There's no escape. Just give up. I appreciate the advice, but no. I shall not listen to you, poster on wall. Hey, handsome. What you doing in there? Oh! That's me. I know, I'm just being silly. I think this is the building with the guy that's like, get it, come here! Alright, the music hall is over here. I can't... Oh god, I barely could see that because the pillar was in the way. Pretty sure the music room is down here. Ba-bam. So Aiko was in here before, or this is where the guy who went crazy is, so he might still be here. Mages Guild Grunt. Yasuhiko Nomura P. Most likely succumb to fatigue. Last words were, I'll work till I die. You sure did. What's in the music room? Why did I want to come in here? Was there a reason for coming in here? Why was this locked? Why was this locked? Why was this locked? All that I found in here was a booby trap. Like, no, stop looking at it. Okay. Maybe there's something in here after I explore the building, or when I try to leave. There was literally nothing in there. Blech. Thanks. Really? Oh god. Did he see me? Did he see me? No! Luckily I just saved it. but he could come. Keep forgetting about that. This feels like a bad place to be, but I have to explore everything. Die, you fiend. Right, back to. Ow, ow, oh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Ayumi. Why is it always you? Oh, hold on. Is this a talisman? Please be a talisman. Oh. They have separate healths. Am I hitting? Am I? Oh, that heals quite a lot. I'm out of stamina. Please be a talisman. Fuck. Ah! Another one! I knew there was gonna be one, but I wanted the axe. No, he's gonna die. No! It's okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna run now. I'm actually I can't explore while I'm being chased by ghosts. I know I want to explore while I'm being chased by ghosts, but I can't. I have to get away from the ghosts first. I'm like tilting my head up to see if there's No, this was a dead room. This was a no bueno room. Oh, but I needed this for Ayumi. But there was nothing back there, just death, so that's fine. Okay, so we just need to So we're gonna go. Oh god, that pushes me back. We're gonna go around this way. Bye. Catch you later. Don't wanna be ya. Don't wanna see ya. I'm gonna axe my way through this. Ew. Holy fudge. What smiley face? Oh, this was the art room.
魔術的なものかしら。気持ち悪いな。
Looks like the Deku tree. It was an enormous jet black tree sprouting from the middle of the classroom. You guys actually never made it to this building.
以前の天神小学校とは概念自体が違うと認識すべきよ。あの時の常識は通用しないわ。
なんつうか柱っていうより木だよな。くそ、脅かしやがって。
Okay, it looks like they may have stopped. Or they're not coming in. Smiley face. base of the tree, among all the split roots, there was a wooden plate displaying words written in what looked more like red paint than blood. I can barely hear them. The murmurings of the vengeful spirits could be heard all around us, and mixed in with them was a dull tone that resonated through my body, like a ringing in my ears. Kishinuma must have heard it too, based on his reaction. All the color had drained from his face. Like a record player needle skipping, this faint, unpleasant tone continued to repeat over and over, echoing within us. I felt like if I stayed any longer than I had to, my head would burst. I was hyperventilating.
なあ、俺たちはどこにいるんだ？教室だよな。
少なくともこの世じゃないところよ。
Both of us were trembling, and even Kishinuma's breathing had become erratic. The trepidation that rocked us down to our cores was something that couldn't ever truly be described. If you hadn't felt it, and I pray you haven't, you'd never understand. Part of it, most of it probably, was due to the fact that we were literally standing in a place that operated on its own logic. Nothing we'd ever learned or experienced applied. I focused my attention back onto the wooden plate by the roots. There was a charm hanging from it, fashioned out of a wooden plank bound with thin rope. The rope was looped over its surface into a perfectly patterned mesh, giving it a texture that looked much like a bird's feather or a bee's nest at first glance.
なんだそれ。
インディアンのお守りにも見えるけど、でもあまりポジティブな感じはしない。
My breaths were coming in short, choppy bursts at this point, but I had to keep working towards my goal. I clenched the charm in my hand, biting my lip and preparing for the worst. Woo! Uh-oh. I quickly pulled back my arm and looked at the spot where the ghost had touched me. It was turning purplish red. My legs then began to shake, and I fell to my knees, unable to keep my balance. The pain in my arm was unbearable, and the skin was beginning to bubble and produce a noxious odor. Did I die? Oh my god. I was rotting and falling apart at an alarming rate. I could feel shots of agony from every single nerve ending in my body, and my knees were soaked with urine I could hold in no longer. On top of it all, the putrid smell of my own rapidly decomposing body was beginning to numb my brain, preventing me from fighting back in any way. Once the corrosion had reached my throat, my vision began to run, and my head felt like it was about to snap off under its own weight. Then, before losing my ability to see entirely, something peculiar happened. The world began spinning around me, and the floor was glowing closer and closer. Just before losing consciousness, the world stopped spinning, and I could barely make out one final image of my own headless, blackened body falling apart. I definitely died. Yeah, what was I supposed to do? Not get touched?
ま
I call bullshit on that one. Bullshit on that one. Thank you. I'm glad that you think I'm cute. Oh god, they're getting closer. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh!
これがこの柱の結晶かしら。綺麗。手に持っていると何か
Yay!
温かい水が流れ込んでくるみたいな感覚。
I figured there was only 2 options. Now, here's the problem. Is that asshole just standing outside the door waiting for us? Oh, hey, her darkening got cured. Crowbar? Will the crowbar help against the ghost? Oh, yay! Yay! Wait, Jim. I don't remember a gym. We're gonna go out this door just in case. Dang it! Thwarted. Oh, he's not here. Ha ha ha, ghost. You surrender so easily. Let me see if I can go up these places now. Nope. So I think we have to go back to the other building. Okay, well, I guess let's go back to the other room side. We all got cured, or we're both good on darkening. We're very good. I wonder if Yoshiki can run longer. Or if that's not actually a thing. I think this is the wrong direction. Oh, maybe not. Aha.
開いたぞ。せーの。
This was not a gym. This was a locker room. Oh no, maybe I should have saved. I mean, we did just save. I mean, there wasn't like a cutscene, so.
そう前に来た時は体育館には来なかったと思うんだけど
Thank you.
そうか。そうだよな。で、こりゃなんだ
Oh no, I can't see it. It's ice cream. It looks like whipped cream.
こりゃまるで。
待って 下品なことは言わないでよ
I was gonna say ice cream. I don't know.
妹が好きだよ。
Yes.
岸沼くんの妹さんってソフトクリーム好きなんだ。
What were you thinking, Ayumi?
まあ、それこそ冬でも食いたがるぐらいでよ。見てるこっちが寒くなるぜ。
What were you? It always flips me back to Ayumi. Eh?
あ、見て岸沼くん、上の方。
お、
きっとあそこに結晶があるのよ。私登ってみる。
How about you let me climb it?
おい、無茶すんなよ。
なに？こう見えても私、小さな頃木登り得意だったんだから。ほら、この柱も硬くて丈夫そうだし。
How about you let the man
にし
climb
ても
it?
だ。たく仕方ね。ほら、肩車してやっから。そうすりゃもう少し登りやすいとこに足がつくだろう。
肩車？
Oh my god, Ayumi. I wasn't sure I liked this idea, and my expression made those misgivings blatantly clear to Kishinuma. What does this man need to do for you? Honestly, this man has come back to save your life so many times, and he still gets nothing from you? What the fuck does he have to do?
なんだよ、その心底嫌そうな顔は。俺の肩に足をかけて乗ればいいだろう。
The fact that he hasn't even gotten a hug yet is just... This man deserves so many He deserves sex for everything he's done. He deserves sex after the first game. He definitely deserved a kiss after the first
大丈夫
game.
か？
あげて。
よし。
Wait, really? I have to. I don't want to climb up the giant ice cream. Nope, don't fall off. I literally can't get any closer, even though it looks like I'm walking on the first floor. I can't get any closer to it, so. Ooh, that's bright. Nothing bad's gonna
じゃあ降りて
happen.
こいよ。
Kaboom! Oh, I thought she was just gonna jump. Kishinuma looked up at me but quickly diverted his eyes when he realized he could easily see up my skirt.
しかし、アイクもミストもどこ
He
にもいねえ
definitely
な。
deserves a panty look. I let out a loud shriek, grabbing Kishinuma's attention. Not that it mattered, given our relative positions.
どうした？
Oh my god! That's not ice cream anymore!
人の手だよ。この柱の中に人がたくさん取り込まれているんだわ。
All of a sudden, I was surrounded by body parts with hands and strands of hair comprising the bulk of them. And then, from out of the blue, sickeningly cheerful carnival music began blaring from all over the gym's loudspeakers, volume up so high as to unpleasantly distort the sound. It was almost like an old record playing from the phonograph. Man, that is way too loud. I could not talk. Coupled with the corpses now littering my path, the music was even more unsettling than it would have been to begin with. I'm gonna move the mic away from that for a little bit. What is this? I was quickly losing my footing as the formerly solid pillar began to break down into a porous, almost sand-like substance. Oh, sorry, I'm playing. No! I'm sorry. Oh, it's pulling me in. This is really ridiculous. I'm gonna pull my mic away for a little bit while the blaringly loud sound. Kishinuma grabbed onto my arm and tried to pull me free from the object, but within its depths there was a little girl with black eyes, and she was staring right at us. It looks like a goblin. The sight was unnerving. Oh, thank God. But he didn't flinch for long. He continued pulling, desperately trying to free me from becoming part of this killer's makeup. Ew.
なんだや。おい、大丈夫か。
Hi.
早くここから離れましょう。
Yes, please. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was really silly. What is that? Oh God, stop it! Oh. I'm sorry, guys. Get out of the room! Oh God, I'm sorry about that.
石は結晶は拾えたか。
これさっきの柱の結晶よ。
Ooh, it's green. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Kisaragi Academy, Class 2-9, just prior to morning homeroom. I entered the classroom, school and bag, and beelined directly for Naomi. From the look on her face, she'd been waiting for me.
サトシ、おはよう。
おはよう、ナオミ。どうだった？篠崎は。
Naomi shook her head.
委員長の家に行ってきたら、一昨日の夜からいなくなってるって。どうしよう。やっぱり何か起きてるんだ。
Her voice quivered. No doubt memories of our time in Heavenly Host were resurfacing for her, just as they had been for me. And my news was no better, unfortunately.
隣の人にも聞いてみたが、物音がしなかったから昨日は帰ってきてないんじゃないかって。
I mean, Satoshi, come on, you're smarter than this. He literally told you what he was doing. He told you, dude.
やめてよ。やだよ。もう友達いなくなるの。
Naomi had her face completely buried in her hands at this point.
ヨシキの話だと篠崎が天神症絡みで危ない目に遭っているみたいだけど、あそこはもう存在しないはずだし。どこで何をやっているんだ、ヨシキ、篠崎。
In my worry, I did what I often do when trying to clear my mind and looked out the window staring into the cloudy sky. And suddenly, there it was again. There was a solid black spherical object hovering in the sky.
ナオミ、見えるか？
何あれ。
持田中島、空なんか眺めて何してる？ショートホームルーム始めるぞ。
How dare you look outside! Oh, you bad students. You looked out a window. You looked at the sky. You are just awful, awful students. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Yamazaki, entered the classroom with his usual air of authority.
今日丹羽先生は病欠ということで3限の英語は自習だぞ。ほらお前たちいい加減席に着かないか。どうした窓の外に何かあるのか。
先生、
Birds.
あの黒いの見えますか？
なんだりゃ。
Oh, he can see it too. Interesting. I think maybe it's just showing us to show us that the effect is coming into the real world as well. If even the teacher was startled by this, it must be juicy. Or so all the other students seemed to think as they began to murmur noisily and get up to see for themselves. Have you guys never heard of a eclipse before?
大地震来るんじゃね。ああみんな落ち着け。むやみに騒ぐんじゃない。
先生休校。
Alright, first look and see if there's an eclipse.
アホか。ああ何かあればすぐ連絡があるだろう。休校になったら解放してやる。ほら席に着け。上司が机の上に立つな。男子がパンツ見てるぞ。
God, this school is stupid. Did they just think of that? You're the ones who stood on this thing. Naomi and I looked at one another in the eye. We were both thinking the same thing.
この感じって
ああ、嫌な予感がする。この予感は天神症の気配とそっくりだ。
The music is still so much louder than the voices. I can barely hear them. After class ended, we took a trip to Paolina Academy High School. We needed something to go on, some kind of clue, anything at all, really. So we just started asking around. Eventually, we encountered a girl who was crying profusely about some friends of hers who's gone missing.
みんないなくなってる。みおさんっていうのね。さえのきなこさんや丹羽愛子さんと仲が良かったの？はい、いつもさやかさんと一緒に可愛がってくれて。そう。
The entire time Mio spoke with us, she was trying to rub the tears from her eyes, and each time she attempted it, it made her ponytail twitch. I don't like that they're not following logic here, or following the story that they created. Like, they said that they couldn't remember their friends, and yet this girl remembers Sayaka and Naho? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're gonna put a rule down in the story and in the story lore, don't change that rule. I mean, Naho I get because they actually, like, called it out, but Sayaka?
何が起こってるんですか？みんなどこに行っちゃったんですか？あの黒いの何？
I mean, like, everybody forgot. Like, literally, like, they were erased from existence from their friends that died. So why is this girl able to? It just, like, don't break your own story logic. We'd pledged after our escape not to burden others unnecessarily with information about Heavenly Host, feeling that most people were simply better off not knowing, or they wouldn't believe you.
ナオさんたちのことを調べてるってことは、きっと怖いことが起こっているのでしょう。私なんかが聞いても何もできないのは分かっています。
She was actually grabbing my shirt now, and the tears were pouring from her eyes all over again.
みんな苦しんでる。
Why do you assume that? Aiko Niwa, a girl we'd met at Makino Shinozaki's apartment. She'd seemed calm and confident, even a little full of herself, but somewhere deep down I'd felt there was a chink in her armor. And I think Naomi had felt it too.
正直俺たちも何が起こっているのかわからないんだ。でも何か分かったらきっと知らせに来るよ。
Mio rubbed her eyes again, her ponytail perking up once more, and looked up at us with big, wet saucers. Out of options, we elected to retry the Sachiko in the Ever After ritual. That was our method of ingress into a heavenly host last time, after all. With proxy doll in hand and my bag of supplies at the ready, the two of us yanked our arms back as hard as we could, splitting the paper in two so that we each held a piece. It's not gonna work.
ダメだな。やはりいけない。天神賞の呪いはやはり蹴りがついているんだよ。
そうだよね。幸子もいなくなって、あの学校は崩壊したはずだもの。
ああ、水とカロリービスケット山ほど買っちゃったぞ。
That's okay. I patted my bag, as if demonstrating to Naomi how much was in it. It should have been fairly obvious, though, as the bag itself was practically bursting at the seams. Helicopters flew by overhead, no doubt in response to the mysterious black orb that appeared in our sky. We watched the flurry of activity above as we glumly left Paulina Academy High School, no closer to any answers than we were before. Glancing over at Naomi, I saw the sour expression on her face, and tried to imagine why she didn't want to go back home. And it wasn't hard to think of numerous reasons.
Naomi, 今日もクオン先生のところに行くのか？そっか。じゃあさ、俺ん家寄っていかないか？母さんもゆかもお前のこと好きみたいだしさ。
いいの？
I like how this is happening over this really, really creepy, evil music. Her expression instantly, measurably brightened.
ああ、頼むよ。ゆかを喜ばせてやってくれ。
ありがとう。
We shifted directions slightly and began the relatively short foot trek to my house. It was an ordinary and rather pleasant walk for a while, until Naomi caught sight of her mother turning the corner up ahead. At the time, I didn't realize that's who it was. She was clasping the arm of a young man sporting a shaved head and a construction outfit, with some sort of insignia emblazed on the back of his uniform.
お母さん。
She was very clearly close to this man, cuddling up to him as they walked, pulling his arm into her bosom, and even sneaking a few kisses before the pair disappeared down an alleyway. Your mom sounds like right good lady.
どうした？ナオミ。
なんでもない。なんでも。
She doesn't even care her daughter's missing. Kind of makes you feel like the wrong people got to live. Like, not that I think Seiko's a perv and I don't like her, but she had like 9 siblings and she like was the mom for them because they lost their mom. And Naomi's mom is like, doesn't care about her daughter at all. Her voice had gone up a full octave as she said this. Clearly something was indeed bothering her, but I had no way to know what it was in the moment, and could only take her at her word. And her word was, by all appearances, that everything was fine. She more or less closed herself off, outwardly pretending not to have seen a thing. As we drew closer to my house, we slowly began to see a strange light illuminating the area around it. Let me guess your stalkers here. And that area was different than what it had looked like this morning, to say the least. Oh no, there are no bodyguards. There was now a bamboo wall surrounding my home, and most notably, we had a hot spring. What?
あれ
What words are there for situations like this? Flummoxed, maybe?
今朝までこんなものなかったのに。なんだよ、持田の湯って。
落ち着いてサトシ。とりあえず中に入ってみようよ。
What the heck? You can't just pop up hot springs.
はあ
東京都上空に突然現れた巨大な黒い球体ですが、この後18時から防衛省
What the heck is going on? This game is ridiculous. With the cake with arms in it? What the... We entered the dressing room only to find Yuka naked.
おかえりお兄ちゃん、ナオミお姉ちゃん。いいお湯だよ。
湯か
Yuka was holding a toy goldfish, a towel, and a small beach ball in her hands.
何やってるんだよ
I think that's not a good question. The question is, why is there suddenly a hot springs in the back of your yard? And how did they build it in a day? That's not the question I should have asked, but I was in too much shock for my words to come out the way I meant them to. And Yuka didn't seem to mind. She just smiled back at me as joyful as ever. Grabbing one of each of our hands, she slid open the glass door in the back and led us into the Mochita Hot Springs. Proper that we'd just been hearing so much about it.
アニ君。いやー、なかなかいい湯だね。
Who's Satsuki? There was another girl already soaking in the springs. A young girl around Yuka's age, sporting a stylish hairdo.
あれ、会ったことなかったっけ。ユカのクラスのお友達、水原さつきちゃんだよ。
Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with this scene. One, he's a boy. Two, they're in junior high. Little sister, fine. That's fine, whatever. But little sister's friend, not fine. They're really not that far apart in age to be, like, embarrassed about naked bodies in front of men.
よろしくね、アニ君。おっぱいばっか見ないでよね。まあ、厨房の父なんか見ても興奮しないか。あはプルプルプル
This must be Seiko. Seiko's sister.
なんだそりゃってこらプルンプルンさせるな
It was official. Nothing made any sense anymore.
何が一体どうなってるんだ
サトシ、しっかり。
Naomi had grabbed a hold of my shoulders as if to keep me upright in case I'd suddenly decided to faint, which, all things considered, was probably a sensible precaution.
素敵でしょ。
Oh no.
不王先生
健康にもいいし、天然の硫黄温泉は霊を遠ざけるのよ。お昼までに作っておいてねって頼んでおいたの。うちの工事事業部、優秀でしょ。
何勝手にそんなことしてんの
Also, how did you just happen to find a hot springs under his house? You think they would have found it a little while ago.
あら、サトシおかえり。ナオミちゃんもいらっしゃい。
There are so many things wrong with the situation.
お邪魔してます。
One, it's unrealistic. But it's anime, so we'll just let that slide. Suddenly, I found myself shuddering down to my core as my mom appeared before us wearing nothing but a bath towel.
母さん
Why doesn't his mom get a little sprite? Her skin was bright pink and she seemed to be in very high spirits. By the looks of things, she was in the spring herself until just moments before we arrived, when she'd evidently stepped out to the kitchen to get a very large number of beverages.
あのさ 飲み物取りに行くならちゃんと体拭いてから行けよ。びしょびしょじゃないか。
さあみんな飲んで。ゆかちママ最高。
So many things wrong with this. This game is weird. I don't like that it pulls me away from the actual interesting action for random hot springs being built in his backyard in a day and a stalking teacher.
みんなでシャメ取りましょう。持田の湯竣工記念よ。みんな並んで。せー
Isn't everybody naked?
チーズ。
Everyone's naked. Good. Great. Naomi and I were forced into the film as well. Like it or not, we are now a party to this madness. Our eyes were basically pinpricks at this point. None of this even seemed remotely real, and neither Naomi or I had any idea how to react to it. I took the drink my mom handed me, and without even checking what it was, I chugged down a few gulps. I was thirstier than I thought, apparently.
なんだこれ。何味だ。
There was a white, thick liquid inside the milk bottle I was given. It had the... Oh god, I'm so scared as to what this is. It had a faint tint to it when viewed under the right light, but like the flavor, I couldn't quite identify it.
この色、フルーツ牛乳か。
I turned the bottle to read the label. Apparently it was Miwa flavored. Oh
先生
god.
この度はこんなに素敵な温泉を作っていただきありがとうございます。もういつでも入りに来てくださいね。あ、これうちの鍵です。
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
あら、ありがとうございます、お母様。
母さん。
でも本当にいいんですか？もちろん。持田の湯を作ってくださったのは先生なんですから、年間フリーパスですわ。
母さん。
I have a feeling at this point that the mom wouldn't even care that this teacher's like 100% hung up on Satoshi. That night, I found myself tossing and turning in my futon. I just couldn't get to sleep for the life of me, so I tossed the covers aside and got up. She's gonna be outside his door or in his bed. You know it. You know what's gonna happen. This had been the craziest day I could recall in this world anyway. What? Why? Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Why? You are literally taking one of my favorite games and you're making... This better have a fucking reason, or I'm gonna be pissed off at whoever made this game. This better have a reason. Like she better be crazy, and it has some relevance to the story. Otherwise, you're literally taking me out of the actual good part of the game to watch an anime, which I love anime. You know me, I love anime. I cosplay all the time, but like that's a difference when I want to watch a silly anime versus I'm playing a horror game. I want to free my friends from eternally killing themselves over and over. Oh god. I told you that was gonna happen. I took off my clothes in the dressing room and slid open the glass door, and there, sitting on the edge of the spring, blah, blah, blah. Of course. My face instantly turned bright red. She was a fairly attractive woman after all, so being alone with her like this was kind of exciting. Don't give in. Though now, looking at her entirely exposed as she was, revealed to me that this shapely woman wasn't quite as shapely as I had assumed. Ugh. Her body was abnormally, worryingly thin. She was the definition of gaunt, looking every bit the part of an infirmed elderly woman from the neck down. And I could have sworn I caught a slight glint from the corners of her eyes. She didn't seem to notice me, so I was half tempted to slide the door closed and pretend none of this had ever happened. But no, I had to come clean.
先生、
あら、サトシ君。
Despite the fact that I was a much younger man, and her student no less, she made absolutely no effort to hide her nakedness. In fact, she actually seemed a little excited to be seen this way.
こんな時間になんでうちの風呂に入ってるんです？
ごめんね、起こしちゃったかな。
いえ、そんなことはじゃなくて。ナオミはどうしてるんですか？
うちでぐっすり眠ってたわ。今日もお家に連絡を入れたら、中島さんのお母さん少し落ち着かれていたみたい。
よかった。
I was legitimately relieved. But I was also having trouble concentrating on the conversation. It took every ounce of focus I had to avert my eyes from the things I knew I shouldn't be staring at.
先生、隠してよ。
あ、そっか。ごめんね。
Yeah, like you care. She immediately got up from her spot and dunked herself in the water up to her neck. Due to its mineral content, blah, 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 blah. Don't care.
サトシ君こそそんな格好で寒くない？早くお湯に浸かりなよ。
God, can this stop, please? I panicked at the realization that I too was completely naked right now. I really don't want to see student-teacher weirdness, pedophilia weirdness. I don't want to see it. It's disgusting. I covered myself with my, especially because I'm a teacher, I covered myself with my hands, blah, 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 blah. No! Why? Why is this happening? I'm not even reading this.
なんかそんな気がしてさ。
Unless it has some relevance.
時間が止まったらいいのになって思って。
ねえ先生、どうしてこんなことを？ SP の警護とか温泉とか、なんか俺の常識を超えててさ、気になりだしたら全然眠れなくなって。
知りたいのは理由かな？それとも私の素性？
Both would be nice, I thought.
理由はね、守りたいから。それで。
And building a hot spring is how you do that?
って何かな？
Yeah, you want to protect others? How about your sister?
そういえば私の素性ってクラスのみんなには話していなかったっけ？
まあ。
私ね、以前はとある企業の会社役員だったんだけど、会長になった後、どうしても諦めきれなかった昔からの夢だった教師になったの。
企業の会長だからこんなに資金力があるのか。
Yeah, and except that you would never be able to be a CEO and be a teacher. Okay. Whatever, I'm done. I'm done.
それじゃあ先生の会社の庭味。
This is so relevant to the story. I'm done.
うちの商品よ。ゆかちゃんみたいに牛乳かヨーグルトかフルーツ牛乳かコーヒー牛乳か迷っちゃう子が全部の味を楽しめるようにって作ったの。
なるほど。
I just need to close my mouth or I'm gonna keep complaining about the stupidity of this. So.
先生の考え方って理にかなってて正しいのかもしれないけど、発想が前のめりすぎだよな。
うしたの？
ああ、いや、カレーのことを思い出してました。
I'm literally gonna cut this from my YouTube version because it seems pointless, unless it does have a point. She seemed genuinely confused. I guess to her, the idea of feeding me pre-chewed curry was just another stroke of brilliance, maybe. Not at all something that might keep a poor high school boy like myself up at night. Yeah.
それにしても、クオン先生って一体いくつなんだ？
I really wanted to know, but couldn't bring myself to ask. Something so rude of a lady, even if I'm sure she wouldn't have minded. The more I thought about it, though, the more intrigued I was by this enigma. I began shiftily turning my gaze towards her in short intervals, examining her body for clues. Her face had the texture and hue of a woman in her early 20s, but her body was another story. All of her skin was as smooth and beautifully toned as that of her face, but there was so little behind it, ribs fully exposed in every detail. Even down towards her abdomen, I could make out round indentations where her internal organs were practically jutting out. That's disgusting. There was no muscle, no fat, just skin and bones, literally. Her proportions just didn't match up with one another. She was like a construct built out of spare parts. I felt almost as if this... Maybe that's true. As if this person soaking before me weren't even entirely human. Miss Kuan suddenly let out a mischievous giggle. Crap, did she catch me staring?
何ですか？
私ね、君たちの副担任になった初日のこと忘れられないの。
This is gonna be some story about how she loves him. My memory there was obviously a lot different from hers. Kuan knew I wasn't even a part of it. The TA who showed up that day in my mind was and always would be Yui Shido. I could still vividly remember her tripping up onto the step to the teacher's desk and tearing her skirt. She had to hold the rear of it together with a safety pin for the entire day. And even though we were now living in different reality, a world without Miss Yui, Shinohara Suzumoto Morishige, we had no memories of the alternate events from that existence. Oh, I knew she was gonna say that.
はい。
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, stop. Oh, please. Can it please stop? My mind went completely blank. My eyes were swimming in my head and I couldn't even see straight from the heat of the water. I have to have misunderstood her.
何がですか？
Miss Kuan smiled widely and her cheeks turned a rosy red hue. But only for a split second. Then she was back to looking wistful again. Pangs of undue guilt and dread began to well up inside of me. I knew what the next word out of her mouth was going to be. Miss Kuan was almost like a mass of innocence as she spoke that single word. Her eyes locked onto mine and froze them solid. I couldn't look away.
やだな、冗談はやめてくださいよ。風呂上がったらちゃんと自分の家に帰ってくださいね。あと近いです。
I was dumbfounded. I immediately and very quickly got out of the bath and headed for the dressing room. This is all just too fucking weird. I looked back at Miss Kuan and unsurprisingly she seemed almost deflated. She was looking down at the water in a state of utter dejection. I turned to face her, still feeling a strange mix of guilt and awkwardness, but allowing the guilt to dominate for a moment. No! She's a teacher!
冗談じゃないのに。
After saying this, she closed her eyes and turned bright red, and I was pretty sure it wasn't from the heat. Despite her physique, she seemed like a schoolgirl in that moment. I began to waver in my convictions. I felt like I had to justify not returning her sentiment. She's a teacher. Illegal.
だって俺、先生のこと何も知らないし。
Why is this here? She twitched a little at this. Had I gone too far? Was I supposed to know more about her in this reality than I actually did? After the longest few sections in recent memory, her head drooped and a look of absolute sadness washed over her face. I'd never seen it like this before. No, Shimata! She is a teacher. She's hitting on you. She could be turned into the fucking police. Oh my god, this game. Whatever, I don't care. But what she didn't know was that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that you don't know her because she's not a part of this reality. She's a teacher. You're a student. I tried to think of a way to convey this to her, but my mind kept drawing blanks. It was all just too absurd, too fantastical, too implausible.
先生、
ううん、いいの。びっくりさせてごめんね。
She's like looking back at me. Part of me was relieved by her acceptance, I guess, but another part of me was still absolutely riddled with guilt. Why would you be riddled with guilt? There was a moment of silence, and then Miss Kuan's white, waterproof wristwatch broke it with a sudden loud beep. All the sadness in her expression gave way to surprise as the numbers on the watch's display, which I realized now hadn't changed this whole time, began counting down. I felt almost as if I'd been saved by the bell, so to speak, and forced a small laugh, hoping that this interruption might help move the topic away from me.
先生、その時計何？なんか測ってるの？
She smiled.
研究よ。カウントは止まっていたんだけれど、また動き出したわ。
カウント？研究って、ああ、会社の？
そう。
There was something about this smile of hers that was strangely haunting. Maybe if she's a ghost, then it's a little better. Please be a ghost, because that would make me feel 10 times better about this. It would come to leave a lasting impression on me.
さて、それじゃあ私帰るね。今日はサボっちゃったけど、明日は学校行くから、また明日ね。
先生。なんか先生のおかげでナオミもユカもすごく元気になってます。
よかった。
多分俺もヨシキも篠崎もありがとうございます。
You're happy that a teacher is hitting on you? Okay. Thank you for healing my friend's wounds in this strange new world, is what I was trying to convey, and somewhere deep down I think the sentiment got through. How did she help Yoshiki? She didn't do anything for him.
嬉しい。そう言ってもらえて。
I really hope she's a ghost.
私こそありがとう、サトシ君。
With that, she slowly and meticulously waded her way to the edge of the spring. At which point she stepped out of the water directly in front of me.
だから隠してくださいってば。
やだ、ごめん。
No, you're not. I'm really, really disturbed. Why would it let me use it on this one, but not on the other one? Oh wait, we should save it, cause, oh, thank God.
こっちよ、岸沼君。 少しだよみんな。
おい、本当にここで合ってんのかよ。
間違いないわ。ほら、お守りが反応してるもの。
ここは更衣室か。シャワーにロッカー、特にロッカーとかあんなもん絶対開けたくねえけどな。
Okay, so this is for YouTube purposes, but I am going to cut that disturbing scene from my YouTube edit. So I will explain it to here for you. Basically, there was a really... I mean, so far, this has been kind of ridiculous. Like, everything else has been fine. Like, the weird psycho lady is weird. I don't... but she's fine, I guess. And the ice cream cake with the... That was with the hands was really weird. But that was so far the weirdest thing, besides the helicoptering a bento to Satoshi. Anyways, Eiji Izumi. Drowned in attempt to drink from a bucket. How do you manage that?
いや、今なんか音がしなかったか。
やだ、脅かすのやめてよ。
悪い。
Well, if I have a choice, I am checking it out. No? Nothing. Oh, Lush.
プールか。嫌な場所。
Yeah, definitely not a fan of this place.
私はよく覚えていないけど、一度溺れたんだっけ。
あんなのは二度とごめんだ。もう勘弁しろよ。
私だって近寄りたくないけど。
おい、待てよ。一人で行くなって。
Katsuki Asoka. Drowned after leaping into pool. How do you get back out? Honey, where'd you go?
石が水の中を示してる。
マジかよ。なんでそんなことわかんだよ。
だってほら、石を水面の方に出すと揺れが大きくなるの。
けどよ、こんな汚い水の中に入るのは無理だろう。
うん。
That's why we have a pump room. Hey! Hey! Hi! There's gotta be a way to get in that pump room. Ugh. Aha! Anything on the stage? Anything back here? Whoop, getting stuck. Can I put the plank down? Yay! Always switching me to Ayumi. Oh, body. Chika Amiyama. Drowned in the pool. How'd you, once again, how'd you get out? Haita! Is it underwater?
よし、プールの水が抜けたみたいだ。行
Oh,
ってみるか。
we didn't even have to, we didn't even get to go in the room. Huh? That's weird.
なんだこりゃ。
The pool water wasn't drained, instead it was frozen.
すごい。でもどうしてこんな。
That is a question. What?
待
Of
てって
course
言
she
ってんだろ。
just goes.
ったくお前は。
Oop.
なん
Maybe I should have ran.
おい、勝手にすま。
What?
なんだ。どうした。
Yeah, I could see that pretty easily. The center of the frozen pool was lit up with a large pink mass visible beneath the surrounding ice. It was impossible to tell exactly what the mass was, however, through the cloudiness of the frozen, muddy water.
何こ
It's the crystal.
わかんねえよ。
A jellyfish.
いや、タコ。んなわけねえか。
れ。お守りはここを指しているわ。
Yeah. We need a drill.
ほら。
Is it the
嫌な
model?
予感がするぜ。逃げろ、白崎。
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
白崎。泳げるか。
It's back.
言ってる場合か。早くこっちに来い。どうした。
何か触った。何かいるよ、水の中に。
よし、大丈夫だから俺の肩につかまれ。いいか、暴れるなよ。無理にしがみついたら二人とも溺れちまうからな。ったく、天神症で溺れた教訓から戻って泳ぎの練習しといてよかったぜ。
I like how she was swimming, but now he's just walking.
いくら泳いでも近づいてる気がしねえ。
It's a taco monster! Bursting from the very center of the pool, there were now large pink tendrils of flesh flailing about, each one stained liberally with blood.
夢かよ。
Kishinuma began to tremble at the sight of this bizarre monstrosity, though it probably had more to do with the fact that we were both now being pulled towards the center of the pool by a sudden water current.
冗談じゃね
Yeah, I see, I get it. Huh? What? When did this turn into Call of Cthulhu? When I wanted it to be. Ah! Ayumi! Wait, Ayumi? When did this turn into Call of Cthulhu?
篠崎、くっそ、てめえ離せ。
For a moment, all hope seemed lost. Then, all at once, there was a flash, a brief shing, and an unmistakable squelch of metal slicing through meat, and the octopus's arm was severed. Is it the crazy chick? An ear-piercing sound echoed through the entire fenced-in area, and the whole atmosphere suddenly changed. The water reverted to its normal muddy color, with the light rain and the wind subtly etching their usual patterns across the muck. I was clearly not fine, but Kishinuma's nervous laugh had certainly reassuring quality to it. I knew it. At the poolside stood a strangely dressed girl brandishing an enormous scythe. Why'd she help us?
全くもって平気じゃなかったわよ。危ない目にばかり進んで会いに行きやがって。少しは反省してほしいものだわ。あなたは？はじめまして、篠崎あゆみ。私は水木まがり、マルトゥバの幹部よ。よかったわね、助かって。あなたが助けてくれたの？ありがとう。マルトゥバって秘密結社のマルトゥバの墓よね。本当にあったんだ。それであなたは何者なの？なんで知ってるのよ。秘密なの。
ああ、篠崎は都市伝説とかそういうのに詳しいからよ。
Marguerite glared at Kishinuma for a moment with ice-cold expression.
私のおっぱい揉んだてめえはミストの次に殺すからな。は？
何言ってんだお前、揉んでねえだろ。違うからな、篠崎。じゃなくてよ、しがみついたのは悪かったが、こいつを守るためにどうしてもここに来る必要があったんだよ。
もう守る必要もないわ、こんなやつ。
なんでお前にそんなこと言われなきゃなんねんだよ。
Magari ignored Kishinima's question completely and turned her attention to me.
あんたブックオブシャドウズ手に入れられなかったんだって。あんたなら涅槃を本に戻せるって聞いたから陰で助けてやってたのに。
That's exactly what I want to do. Me as a player, not.
そうなのか。
This revelation seemed to instantly calm Kishinuma's rage.
だってあれは騙されたから。
本を得られなかった以上あんたは無価値。結果が全てよ。無駄な努力だったわ。これがロッキモンの結晶ね。青だから慈悲のセフィラか。何者って私に聞いたよね。じゃあ改めてはじめまして。あんたの敵よ。
Magari took the glowing stone and attached it to her necklace.
おい、
ヤゴウラのミストに従うのなら死を覚悟することね。これはもらっていくわ。
So it's interesting because now I actually trust that she wants to do the right thing and that Misto is trying to do something different. Like she's talking about, I thought like Ayumi could put like their nirvana back, which is exactly what I think is the right call.
あちこちにある赤い文字を見ているだろう。お前たちが触れている呪いは想像を絶する。それ以上涅槃を刺激するな。
呪い？何言ってんだお前。
Patty!
あの野郎。
なんてこと。どうしよう。
どのみちあいつをとっ捕まえない限り帰れねえんだ。篠崎は屋根のあるところで待ってろ。
Wait, you're gonna leave her?
待ってよ、キセヌマくん。私も行く。
We are saving it.
Aikoさんもミストさんも見当たらないし。
Uh-oh.
あの扉、すごく怖い。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. It was the enormous man I'd seen before passing out when I first arrived here in the new heavenly host. The giant who stood before me wore a steel helmet and was spattered with blood all over his body. He swung his giant axe at me. Its blade alone was easily the size of a human body. I dodged his swing, but the floor of the school where it struck was utterly destroyed on impact. If that thing had hit me, there'd have been no chance of survival. Oh no. Run away, survive the attack for 60 seconds. Okay, I can do that. Whoa, what? Wait, really? Can I really just do this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not dead. Woo! I did it! Finding the middle thing was pretty nice.
どうなってるの？シルバくん！どこにいるの？やだ。
Is it Misuto? It was Misuto.
ああ、頑張ってるな。
もうやだ。友達ともはぐれたし、早く帰りたい。
たく、本当めはメンタルクソ弱だな。
Yeah.
そんな言い方しなくったっていいじゃない。
はいはい。残りはあと2本だろ。柱の封印を解くと
How do you
涅槃の
know?
エネルギーが震撼するのがわかると。歩みが頑張ってるのを手に取るようにわかる。
A sudden and genuine I can't ambiguously genuine compliment like that from Misuto, of all people, reassured me more than it probably should have. I began to get misty-eyed.
だけど一つ、マガリという女の子に取られてしまいました。
水木曲がりか。やつも当てが外れて泡を食ってやがるな。そう心配しなくても、俺たちと目的が同じなら残りの結晶欲しさにまた現れる。その時に取り戻せばいい。
はい。
ああ、だからそのまま進めろ。俺は今この学校の中心部にいるようだ。こっちはこっちでもう少し調べてみる。俺を信じろ。必ず出会える。一緒にここを出よう。
頑張ります。
いい子だ。
Except Misuto was actually talking to me from back home. He was standing on top of the jungle gym during the entire conversation, to be exact. He was letting me do the dirty work while he used the Ever After stones to jump back to the real world on his own. Is that how he was able to wait, what? There was no way I could have known that, though. I'd resolved to just soldier onward and unlock the remaining pillars, truly believing that Misuto would swoop in and save me in the end. Yeah,
一緒
what?
に現世に戻ろうな、歩み。
As he stared intently at the black sphere in the sky, a creepy smile spread across Misuto's lips. And in his hand he held a thick, black hard-bound tomb that bore a striking resemblance to the Book of Shadows. Yeah, I don't trust this guy. What is that?
こんなとこでじいさんの写本が役に立つとはね。
Oh, that's how he's using it to
Book of Shadows。俺が作ってる。
Oh God. Man, well that was long, and I really don't know if that middle scene had any relevance whatsoever. Okay, see you guys in a bit.